Hi guys, it's Danny with Sagittarius. This is about as real as it gets. There is a hurricane headed towards where I live. I am a wildfire survivor, so this for me is not easy. And I know a lot of the locals are, prepared for the worst, hope for the best. It'll probably just be rain. But I've heard it all before the fires. Oh, the wind's blowing this way. It's not going to be so bad. We're going to be okay. We have defensible space. And I total loss. Thought I was going to die. One of the most horrible things that's ever happened to me. I have suppressed all of that for so long that I didn't expect it to hit me like a ton of bricks. So I've been really going through it, and I was just in the shower and I was like, you know what? Why don't we do a reading to see what's going to go on with this hurricane? And what better way to test tarot than to do a reading for the hurricane? I have my wine here, so we'll take a cheers at the end. I haven't even drank any alcohol because when I tell you guys, I quite literally cannot read cards if I've drinking any alcohol. It's the truth. I mean, alcohol, I love alcohol, but it totally suppresses your connection with the spirits. It closes your third eye. I start laying cards and not a single one of them makes sense. I gather myself there. Starting to get emotional. If any of you have been through traumatic events like a natural disaster, then you know what I mean when I say nobody really gets it unless they've been there. And I used to be that person. I used to hear about the fires around me and think, oh my gosh, how horrible. But I never really understood what those people were going through and how actually horrific and traumatizing that is. So if you have, or even just been a victim in any sense of the word, like, you're not alone. I've been there, and you're not alone. And sometimes that loneliness and that feeling is the worst part. Without further ado, is that how you say that? Let's do a reading for this hurricane. Spirits, angels, guides, please deliver a message regarding Hurricane Beryl. Spirits, angels, guides, please provide some clarity on Hurricane Beryl. That is so loud. I'm sorry, that was so loud. The TV, I have the news on. Spirits, angels, guides, please provide some clarity on Hurricane Beryl. Please help me deliver a message on Hurricane Beryl. Please deliver a message on Hurricane Beryl. Angels, guides, deliver a message on Hurricane Beryl. Looking a little wobbly right now. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which is out of balance. Support from other people. Right out the gate, the first card I pulled is the Star, which this could be a good omen. This is a gift of healing. I'm sure this resonates with some of you also. Sometimes we suppress feelings from trauma for so long that when they do come back up, it hits us like a ton of bricks, but it can be a reminder that that trauma is still there. And it's something that we need to deal with. And then this is the one that's making me kind of nervous. We have the Two of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. Upright, this guy's doing a mighty fine job of balancing this. And even though there's like a storm quite literally going on in the background, you see the boats and everything, he's still managing to balance this pretty well. This is a feeling of being overwhelmed, which I would say is pretty accurate. This reminder to deal with this trauma is overwhelming, to say the least. I'm right there with you. Then we have here the Three of Wands, but it's in reverse. Upright, we see a man and he's looking out into the distance, and he's already conquered some of his goals. He's already achieved what he wants to here with these wands, those conquered quests, but there's still more to be dealt with. There's still something that lies ahead, but this is in reverse. So this is a shaky kind of omen as to what lies ahead. To me, it's kind of signifying that you're not completely out of the clear. There's still going to be other traumas ahead of you. And for me, that means that it's important to deal with past traumas so that you're in the best state of mind for when new traumas happen, because this world is getting crazy, you guys. Like, I don't think we will ever be at a point of total security and safety. Like, I just don't, with the way even politics are and the division among people and technology and climate change, I mean, we really got to deal with stuff. And then the next card we see here is a man chipping away, working hard, achieving goals, doing what he needs to do. And so that's falling ahead from this. This is a reminder to continue to work towards those things. This right here, this Seven of Swords, and this fell underneath this Star Healing card. This is some sort of secret, betrayal, someone withholding information. I'm gonna go back and clarify that, but that, doesn't make me feel any better, if I'm being honest. And then underneath this Balancing Man, we have this need for praise. So this, to me, with these two cards, the way they fell together, is this feeling of being overwhelmed and needing to look for support in others. It's okay to talk about it, and it's okay if you feel differently than other people in the same situation. Some people handle trauma in a million different ways, so it's okay that your feelings may be a little bit different. The energy right now is really strong. We have the Devil card here underneath this. There's still trauma ahead. There's still a bumpy road ahead. This is a little scary. I'm gonna come back and clarify that, because I don't want to freak y'all out and I don't want to freak myself out, but that doesn't look like a great thing to me. And then over here, this is a good sign. I'm gonna tie them all together in the end, just kind of going through each one right now. This is a little emotional for me, so I apologize. I have high anxiety. He's chipping away here, achieving goals. Still has more work to do, but he's made good progress. And then here, this when it's upright is feeling backstabbed, but we have this reversal here. So this is some sort of resolution with trauma. This is actually a good card when it's in reverse. So we have some sort of resolution with feeling betrayed. And then that one's coming after the Devil. So we have the Devil, and then we have this card. So this could also be in the past. The way that it's falling underneath this too, it could have been that you came a long way, or we came a long way, and then we were able to resolve some sort of toxic trauma. That one makes me nervous. Let me see if I can clarify it. Why is this Seven of Swords here? Angels, guides. Why is the Seven of Swords here? We have a 9 of Wands here, which is feeling really tired. And then we have a Queen of Wands here, which is really confident. Aries energy, fiery, passionate. I love how I asked the tarot about what's going on with Hurricane Beryl, and it so just turns into trauma. Like, whew, that kind of is a little freaky in itself, you know, because tarot's never super straightforward. It's always kind of vague because the future isn't set in stone. We still have decisions to make and things that can change. Something that we don't know, and this feeling of being really tired, but there's also this confident, passionate, fiery energy, and that's all within this healing journey. Angels, guys, why is this devil card here? Why is he here? Ew. We have a Knight of Cups, and he's upright, so this is an emotional investment. And then the Ace of Pentacles, this gift. Why is this Devil card here? We have this Hierophant in reverse, another major arcana, this missed lesson, this opportunity to learn. I mean, the way that these are kind of falling, it kind of, besides being just about personal trauma, it can just be a reminder to us as a society and humankind that this relationship that we have with greed and taking things from the planet is going to result in really devastating consequences. And that we just really haven't learned our lesson yet. There's this missed opportunity to learn lessons that us as a society, we just haven't learned yet. I do believe there's going to be, I know that there already has been some devastating consequences from Hurricane Beryl, and I do believe that the way that this reading's going, that there's going to be further consequences. But then there's this opportunity to grow from that. Hey! There's an opportunity to grow. It's just a reminder that, you know, this planet that we all call home, that we all share with each other, is crying for help. It's screaming for help. And the people who are facing the consequences are growing. It's not just people on tropical islands anymore. It's growing to everywhere. I mean, after the hurricane, we're going to see devastating tornadoes. And it's just never going to stop until us as a society takes a stand. And I don't have all the answers. I'm just a girl on YouTube reading tarot. But tarot always makes me feel a little bit better because it's all positivity. And if I learned anything from losing everything in the fire, as painful and as horrible as that was, this reading just reminded me that there was also a lot of growth from that. My whole life changed and there was a lot of growth, and I'm sure every one of you who've been through some sort of trauma, if you really look at it, I'm sure we can all think of ways that we grew from it and things that we wouldn't have, or people in our life that we wouldn't know if we wouldn't have went through that. And so this is kind of just a reminder. Don't want to cry on camera. This is a reminder that we can grow. It doesn't have to stay in this energy. We can all grow. And I think if we all just try better to get along and listen to each other. I mean, I have not a lot of hope, but some hope in us as humankind. I don't know if I'm gonna have power the next couple days, but I do plan on evacuating if it gets scary. I'm gonna be safe. My mom is in the same situation. She's gonna leave if it's not safe. Like, you guys don't have to worry about our safety or anything like that. We learned from the fires to play it very, very safe. But God bless all of you, and you're not alone in this healing journey. We're all on a healing journey. And I hope you guys have a good day. Oh, don't let me forget. The first wine of the day, because this is how we cope. Cheers. And thank you for listening. I do feel better. Bye, guys.